Hello and welcome to the Gamers channel. My name's Simon.
My name's Aidan.
And this is the Gamers Discuss their top 10 games of all time. We have brought you 10 to number 9. These are our number ones.
You've waited patiently.
You've waited patiently, and let's just get straight into it. Let's go full deep.
Okay, so
we'll start with mine.
Simon's gonna start.
So my number 1 game of all time, drum roll, is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
You weren't expecting the bit after Final Fantasy VII?
No.
Crisis Core.
I don't think a lot of people will put 7 at the top of their list. I mean, people
which makes sense. Brilliant game.
Yeah.
Brilliant game.
For me, 7 Crisis Core, it's more epic. I can feel the hate. No more hate. But for me, it is. I think it's honestly more epic. I mean, it starts 7 years before 7, because as Aiden doesn't really know anything about the. Well, no, he knows a lot about Final Fantasy, but 7, your universe knowledge isn't that big.
I've done a couple of hours of it, and it's a good game, but I just don't know.
Yeah, so it starts 7 years before 7. You play as Zack Fair, a soldier.
You don't play as Cloud?
No, you play as a character called Zack Fair. He looks a bit like Cloud, but with black hair, which to me makes him more awesome. And I actually prefer the character to Cloud as well. Yeah, I know. This is what I mean, people. You have to go and play it. So you start as him. He is a soldier operative. His mentor is Angeal, who becomes a traitor, by the way. Spoilers!
Ooh, spoilers alert.
And so anyway, yeah, so it builds a lot on that universe. I mean, you use materia, that's the same as in 7. The fighting system is a bit different. Obviously being a portable handheld game, you know, it can't be as in-depth perhaps as 7 is. But so in the fight system you have basically reels on the top left-hand corner, and if they spin you get a certain combination. Zack just becomes a beast.
It's a bit of luck to it, or do you have to like kind of press?
It is a bit luck based to be fair, but that doesn't
take away from it.
No, it doesn't take away from it. So a bit more about the story. So Zack is a soldier. He's part of soldier. And Jill was his mentor. That's where the Buster Blade comes from.
Oh, the one that
Cloud has.
Cloud has. Yeah, I was gonna say Snow has.
Yeah, so
13.
So Angeal has that because Angeal is pretty much him and Sephiroth are like the two like big daddies of soldier. Obviously Sephiroth, if you play 7, you all know who that is. And so Angeal runs away. We don't know why. Zack gets sent off with Sephiroth to go and find him. Anyway, some shit happens.
Some shit goes down.
Zack meets Cloud and Aerith, Aerith being Cloud's girlfriend from 7. So the cutscenes are absolutely brilliant. And for the PlayStation Portable, the actual graphics are top notch.
What's the music like? As you know me, music.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, it does use some of 7 music as well.
I like that.
Like remasters it.
I like that.
Because the PSP had in some ways the same capabilities as the PS2, not in every single way, but you know it's
PS1.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, PS1. Yeah.
So I mean the fact it was just incredible. And there's just like look, there's always I played 7 beforehand, and then when you play 7 Crisis Core, there's these little hints all the way through the Buster Blade. So and Jill's got it, and then Zack's got it, and then Zack dies, and then Cloud gets it. You're like, oh my god!
You know, even though Final Fantasy VII is obviously meant to take place after.
Yeah, 7 years afterwards. Yeah.
Do you think that if you had the choice, you should play Crisis Core beforehand?
No, because it only becomes better because you play 7.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I mean, it does rely on 7 to become the game it is, but for me, it is the best game of all time, and that's I mean that's the matter over and done with. I don't even care what this man's going to say. It makes no difference.
Mine's better. No, I can't pass judgment. I've not played Crisis Core.
Building it up.
Yeah.
What is Aiden's number 1?
Sega Saturn game. You know, they're brilliant. They're just known for their RPGs, aren't they?
They are.
And yeah,
what's it going to be?
I apologise that some of you might not have heard of this, but without further ado, my favourite game of all time, Dragon Force, the Sega Saturn. By popular RPG company, Working Designs, sadly no longer with us.
A few workers at Atlas.
Yes.
A few workers. They're doing the Shin Megami.
Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei, Shin Megami Tensei. There's the.
Some of you might recognise the symbol on the disc.
Yes.
Yes.
If you want to hold up the
no,
I had the remake, the Japanese remake.
This is the remake.
I love the artwork on the front of that.
Yeah, I'll show you the back.
But yeah, I don't struggle to play that whatsoever because I know the game so well to
Yep.
you know, kind of go for it. And then just lastly we have the
Another piece of memorabilia,
yes, the like guidebook,
the guidebook, which is all in Japanese.
all in Japanese.
Yeah, I'll hold that open for you.
Okay,
so let's
so-
get through what first? Characters. Let's go through characters. Why do you think it's the best game?
Okay.
Because of characters.
Okay, so the characters, you have 8 warlords on this big continent. You have a certain amount of kings and queens to choose from. Probably the main one is Ween, who Simon is showing you now. Ween's kind of like the all-rounder,
Yep.
a soldier type. Then you go to Tiras, who's like an elf woman. Very, very weak, but has obviously magic potential.
Yep.
Then I think it goes to Goldark, the man with the dual-wielding swords.
It most certainly does.
He is a meanie.
There he is.
Yeah, doesn't have the dual-wielding swords in that.
So far, the character designs have been awesome.
Yes, and then we have the samurai or the shogun, Mikkel.
Meh.
Probably one of your favourites. Did you say he's your favourite character?
Yeah, there's something about the design of him that I just think looks just pretty damn incredible.
So that's Simon's favourite.
That one is probably my favourite, yeah.
And then we have the martial artist Leon.
Leon, let me just find him for you.
Leon. So Leon obviously has a high strength, high HP, and here he is.
There he is.
And then let's think Reinhardt, the magician, the deadly magician. You've not seen a meteor storm special move until you've seen Reinhardt's fire
There he
damage.
is.
Okay, Junon.
Junon.
The Black Knight of Mass Death, possibly the coolest looking character in the game. It has to be said.
It has to be said.
Look at Junon.
There.
What a badass.
There he is.
And Gongos,
Last
the Beastman.
but not least,
Ridiculous health.
there he is. So now we've gone through all the
so now you've
characters
seen all the
of the
characters.
game. Let's go through the mechanics of the game. Why do you think it's the best game? Because of how it plays.
Okay. Apart from Dragon Force 2, which I don't consider to be anywhere near as good as this, there is no other game like it. Basically, the way the game works is you have a section of generals. So say Ween's got like kind of these generals, and you send them to go and fight against another castle or army. And you have like, so your General Ween with all his like soldier type. So he does actually have soldier,
Yeah.
whereas someone like Goldark has cavalry and Mikkel has samurai.
And there's lots of other options. as
Yeah,
well.
loads
But
of
we'll leave them for you to
So-
hopefully find.
So obviously like cavalry do well against soldiers, so then you have to like think. So there's loads of those tactics into it.
A bit like Fire Emblem, if you're used to that game, you know.
Yes.
Certain types are good against certain other types, and vice versa. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just love the way that you know you can. So if you beat them, you can like take them captive, and then they can join you, and then you get a bigger army. You can start spreading out across this whole map, and then what you can do is you try to take over other warlords, and then you take over their whole kingdom.
Yeah.
So then the two kingdoms work together, and your goal is to unite the whole continent.
Yeah.
And-
I'll see if I can find that picture.
There you go.
Yeah, there you
And unite the whole.
So that is the whole area there. That's the whole world, and each of that is split up into 8 kingdoms.
And once you unite the whole world, your objective is to destroy the evil god, Madruk. Because at the start, you're led to believe that Goldark's like the main bad guy, but there's someone else out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you know, just the way it looks, the way it
Music.
plays, the music,
Yeah.
the
The music isn't.
variety of characters. I mean, I'd say pushing 200.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, and also each character is available to have. Almost every character is available to have.
And I'll show you my favourite character.
It may be a small picture, but you will see.
Yeah, this is my favourite character in the game. For those of you who know the game, Scar. This one right here. That's my favourite. I like how he's actually got quite an in-depth storyline to say he's not like a main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with the game whatsoever.
And also, I think what makes it, because the reason why I like Crisis Core so much is because there aren't actually many games out there like it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reason why I think the reason why Dragon Force is the game that it is because you can't go out to the shops now and buy any game that plays the same. And if there is, please tell us.
Yeah.
Because we can't find one.
And you know, on average, each Warlord's storyline lasts for 20+ hours. You know, times that by 8. There you go.
Multiple options through each playthrough with 8 different playthroughs.
Secret characters,
areas.
Yeah. So, yeah, just the best game
Incredible game.
I've ever played, and
I mean, I'm sure we've said everything we can say about these, but
Yeah.
we've still got one thing left to say on this episode, and that is all those that sadly could not be mentioned.
Yes. We have a fairly big list. So we'll start out with the big hitters. Sonic and Mario.
Sonic and Mario, obvious reasons, we needn't say anymore.
Yeah, Sonic 2 being the one that probably should have got there. Fallout.
Yep. Bethesda, incredible company, make incredible games.
One of my favourite N64 games by the great company Rare. Jet Force Gemini.
Yep. After that, Akami, what an incredible game. Not many other games even look like that.
No.
Actually, the only other game that even has similar artwork is Super Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
And after that, nothing else is the same. Plays, yeah, exactly. So just
The
very
Batman,
unique.
Batman, the Arkham series.
Yeah, both of them.
LA Noire.
Again, no other game really plays like it. Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Another incredible
Snake Eater for the win.
series of games.
Ni no Kuni. I'm playing that earlier today. Ni no Kuni.
Incredible.
My equivalent of the Pokemon series, Dragon Warrior Monsters. Love that.
Incredible in Japan, huge in Japan. Harvest
Moon. The Game Boy Color, yeah.
Again, another incredible game.
Golden Sun.
Golden Sun.
And then last but not least, one of our favourite multiplayer games. Actually, I've just thought of another one that wasn't on here. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark.
Yeah, GoldenEye, surely one of the best games on N64.
Yeah,
Stop one
and
of
then
the best
Perfect
games
Dark
of all time.
just, went on and improved on it.
And last but not least,
Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. We could have had a whole episode on this for its
Yes.
epicness, but again, need we say more? You people know what it's like, so
I hope it's been worth the wait to find out.
yeah,
our
I
number
haven't
ones.
worth the wait.
I hope it's, for those of you who do know the games, I hope you agree that they're brilliant.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, please go and research them.
Yeah,
Find out more.
or leave some comments. Say stuff like, "What? Are you fucking mental?"
Yeah.
Or you're a smart fella. I like the cut of your jib.
Yes, we might have to show you some Dragon Force on
Who knows?
future episodes.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Anyway, that has been the Gamers Discuss, their top 10. Concluded now, that is it, it's done, it's completed. Please leave comments, tell us where you think we've gone wrong. Been
Yes.
idiots, been the smartest people who've ever lived.
Done.
Anyway, I've been Simon,
I've been Aiden.
and this has been the Gamers Discuss Top 10. See you next time.
See you next time, guys.